Hi folks, it's Chet from Tag Along with Chet. Well, it's Sunday today, and we got all sorts of warnings out in this neck of the woods. Tornado warnings, heavy thunderstorms. Looks like everything's going north of us, north of Calgary area. And not that I'm going anywhere today, but I'm getting the airplane ready. I've got her pretty well all packed now. I'm about 90% sure that I'm going to be going to Oshkosh. Now, I like to give myself plenty of room for potential weather delays and so forth, and I don't want to arrive utilizing that Fisk and Repon approach. I've done that many times, and it's getting more and more crazy out there all the time, so I'll just take it easy and head off a little early. So last time I was out there was in 2014, so you'll probably see a vlog in there. I think there must be at least 22, probably about 22, 23 vlogs. And again, that wasn't the first time. I've been there many a times, a couple of times with the camper and numerous times with other aircrafts that I've owned. But anyway, this is the first time I'm gone again. It'll probably be the last time I'm going. You know, there's a point where you have to say enough's enough. Anyway, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. There's going to be a few buddies of mine that are out there, some speakers that I know as well, that'll be out there doing their thing, and so it'll be nice to see them again. I'll give you an idea what I've done with the with my camera setup. I went into my bag of tricks, and I found this mount. This is the mount. This is it. I don't know what it is. I had to modify it so that it would fit my Sony mount. Now this top part that you see here, this black part, that came with the Sony camera that I'm using right now, but it didn't fit obviously onto that mount out there, so I just built a little bracket out of some tin out here, as you can see, and it's wrapped around whatever that was, and that'll slide off if I need to slide it off. And this thing is just glued with I guess it's got some 3M tape or something on the bottom, but it works quite well, I think. So I'm just hoping it works as far as sticking it on the window. And it swivels both all up and down, inside out. I don't know, it does just about everything. The only thing that I'm kind of worried about, of course, this plastic thing has to come off. I'm just got that on there to keep it clean, but that sticks onto the window, and I'd like to keep it on the side window so that when I want to change positions of the camera, then I can just stick it on somewhere else, on another window somewhere, and get a different view. Now I do have a camera that sits and points right out on the right above the panel there, but it's a Verb. It's a Garmin Verb, and it's been giving me a bit of trouble, so I can't really rely on it. I'm going to try something different again with the microphone setup. I'm going to use an external mic, so you'll get a little bit of engine noise in the background as well, because the one that I've got, it goes through my audio panel, and there's a little bit of noise that the camera always seems to pick up, a little screeching and scratching and going on, and that's probably got to do with some I don't know, well, whatever it is. But anyway, I'll see if I can get that rectified by just using an external mic. The route I'm going to take is from Vulcan to Weyburn, and then from Weyburn to Piney, and that's Pine Creek Airport, I believe they call it. It's right on the border of Minnesota and Manitoba. Part of the runway's in Canada, the other part's in the US, and that's where I'm going to be clearing customs. So from there, another hour trip south of Piney, southeast of Piney actually, and I can't remember the name of the place, but they've got an airport with a I think it's a Quality Inn right at the airport. I'll let you know more about it once we get airborne on Tuesday. So I'm planning on leaving on Tuesday. I don't know whether I mentioned that, but that'll give me plenty of time to have any weather delays or whatever may occur. So it's like I said, it's about 90% sure that I'm going. There could be something that pops up in the interim, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll give you an idea what the inside of the plane looks like. Okay, so let's open her up here. Now, okay. In this bag, it's been packed for 5 years. I've always used this bag, actually, and it's I don't know, it's an old hockey bag or something, but it'll fit. It's got everything in it, my tent, you name it, sleeping bags, toiletry articles and whatnot. And then underneath here, it's actually my coat, but I've got it covered, there's another covering on it as well. I've got my little Schwinn, I can't remember, some folding bike. And it's underneath here. It weighs about 35 pounds. And you'll see that in the one I had when I went last time as well on one of the vlogs. And then my normal stuff over here. I've got, you know, Tupperware containers and whatnot. So basically in the back, I would say I've got 20, 70, probably about 100 pounds in the back. That's about it. And then I'm going to be sitting there, obviously, and I'm about 230. So we're still undergrossed by about 100 pounds by the time I figure everything out. And the camera, I was kind of hoping what I do is mount the suction cup. Now this will be on the inside, of course. Right, mount the suction cup right on here. I don't know if you can see that, and then the camera will fit up here, and then I can move this thing around whichever way I want. And this thing here swivels every which way but loose, and then you can tighten it up. So that'll be kind of good, but I'm not quite sure whether this thing's going to hold or not. I tried it once already, and it did fall off. Like I said, I'm not quite sure whether that's going to hold or not. If it doesn't hold, well, we'll have to make some other arrangements en route. But it looks like a big enough suction cup that it should hold. Let's hope. Anyway, we'll see how it goes, and I'm not quite sure whether I'll be able to post anything as I go on the trip. I know the Quality Inn where I hope to stay in what's it called? Anyway, it's in Minnesota. It's about an hour flying south of Piney. I can't even remember the name of it. It's got something like a French name. Anyway, it's where the Mississippi starts. Anyway. And I've been there so many times, and I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, they've got Wi-Fi, obviously, in the hotel. And the only thing that's I'm not too sure about is whether I'll be able to edit it or not. I've never edited on this new little computer I've got, and I'm not quite sure whether the program is going to accept it and then download it onto YouTube or not. But hopefully I will. And then what I'll do is I'll edit it when I'm in the hotel room and then upload it to YouTube, so you can kind of get a running comment. You get a sort of a running. Yeah, how am I going to say this? A running commentary, no, not a running commentary, an upload that takes place that particular day then. So I'll do the filming during the day, and then in the evening I'll be uploading it after I edit it. So we'll see if that works. I've never done that before because I usually wait till I get home and then I spend hours and hours editing it into different segments. But we'll see how it works. If it doesn't work, well, you won't see anything, and you'll see it all basically on a well, 1 week or so. You might see a bunch of them. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing yet when I'm over there, how much vlogging I'm going to be doing as far as filming. There'll be so much stuff on YouTube. I don't think you'll need any more add-ons, but I will hopefully be there early. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, if you don't hear from me for a couple of days, that'll mean I'm en route. And if something happens in the interim that prevents me from going, then I'll let you know. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and take care. Bye for now.